Hey, hi everyone. Today we are going to explore uh, BTP Space to create and managing HANA Cloud database and how we can link the data lakes inside that. So go to trial account. So I already entered my credential. So inside that we have trials. Just click on that trials and under that we have created a space for that. So you will see here that a space which we have created for uh, our our project just for trial purpose. So first we will exploring that what is BTP space, right? So everyone thinking about that, like what exactly that BTP space is. So you can just think of your space like project space where you can build or inside that you can deploy your application. You can add the services instances where you can manage your what you have uh, to create inside that services. Also dedicate database through SAP HANA Cloud, whatever you want, like according to that you can create your database. You can control your traffic through like reaching through your application and security groups all are there. You can see there security groups through which you can rule that control network access, like manage that control network access. Uh, Inside that you can manage. So you can see here you can manage that. Control space event, you can check the logs. You can see here the logs when I logged in, when I logged out, what we have to do inside that. A space member, here you can user like provide the rule to the user. Uh, you can just do like check from here. Just click here. What is that rule for this space to that user is uh, controlled from here. So first of all, we had like reasons already talked about root. You can just go inside them and check once what we have. If you want to create root, click here and add your domain host name here, and then from here you can deploy application. From service marketplace, you can add the services here. You can just select your services here. As of now, I have add one instance, like one services here, a web service. So now we are going to add or introduce HANA Cloud inside the BTP. So so go back to trial sub account. So here we can just click on. I already did that. Like click on marketplace, and once you it open, you have to click just search trial, just search trial. You can see here these are the things you can use. So I already added a few configuration related to SAP HANA Cloud. So here you can see that I have already added. Today we'll discuss how we can create that instances and create these subscription. So to create this subscription, just go to service place, search SAP HANA trial version. So it's up to you whether you can try, let's say, HANA Cloud. Yeah, you can click here, just click on create. You can select the services, HANA Cloud. You can select the plan, whatever you plan you need to select. As of now, I already created one instances, so might not possible to create any one of them. Let's try HANA Cloud DB. Click on next. It's asking for data lake. You can just suppose that SAP DL and SAP DB, and then click on next. Click on create. So these are the way you can create these services. So if you see, click on view instances, you will find that you have created one instances inside that. This connection are failed. If you go to here, that service is broken. If you check this, you will find that these are that error when you have already created one of the service inside instance. So you can see here I have already created SCLDL and SCLDB. So these are uh, these connection are not working. So I will delete this. So otherwise this will not create any inconsistency in the system. Okay. So I have just deleted this just for that. Yeah, I already tried. You can see here that environment we have created Cloud Foundry runtime. Kaima, there is some failure. We will check this later when we are talking about that Kaima environment. Right now we are stick with the SAP HANA Cloud. So for that you have to click here. Just click here. Also, when you are try to log in inside that HANA Cloud, you have to make sure that user has these roles inside user. Okay, so you have to make sure. Suppose as my user, if you see here, I have provided these roles like SAP HANA Cloud Administrator, SAP Cloud Data Publisher Administrator. These are like according to your need. You can provide the roles to that user, so you can able to access this environment. So here we have created two instances inside HANA Cloud Central. So for creating spaces, you have to click here on create. So once you click on create. Right now these two options are disabled for me. So we are going with configure manually. So once you select these option or created clone SAP HANA database, just depend upon your requirement. I am going with configure manually. So we will learn these things where we can add the instances of SAP HANA database. Just click on next. This is asking for your instance name. Suppose that H HANA DB is the name. Click on enter. This will validate. The name is validated. You have to enter password. Password. Suppose that uh, you can add HANA at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I'm just doing this for reference. Content at least two lowercase HANA. Okay. I can enter HANA at the rate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. HANA at the rate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So just make sure that that password should not be um, missed. These are the administrator name, DBA admin. these admin password is this, and you have to make sure this password is expired in every 180 days. So I will show you where we can change this password. So now you have to click on next step. You have option here, like you have to coordinate. These are the grayed out, so you are not able to change because this is a trial account. Additionally, you can storage at the figure disk hits alert these things. And now these are the total estimated value, like HANA database memory 16 GB, compute cloud connector disable, cloud connector disable. So you have to click on next. So if you want, you can enable the cloud connector. I'm going with, I'm not enabling this feature right now. So here you have to allow a SAP component that requires SAP HANA instances are automatically allowed in that. So you can go with all IP address. For now, I'm unselect this. We do not need this feature. Click on next step. Now you have to asking for these. You can see here features. If you want, you can click and click on next. Right now I'm not enabling this, so I'm click on next. You have option data lake. If you want, you can click. I will go with that. Just create the name HANA DL. I'm going with DL, because for database I'm going with HANA database. Description SAP HANA Cloud DB DL. Okay. So I already go with all addresses option. So click on next. Click on next. These are the option. If you want to select, you can select that. Otherwise, you can click on next and enable. We have enable cloud and option. I will not go with that. So you have to click on review and create instance. So if I'm click on create here, I will not going to this will not go allow you to create another instance because that system has already created and this is a trial account. So I have click on created. Let's see. So you can see an error occurred while attempting creating instance. For broker error, you may only create one SAP HANA Cloud trial instance. For that, just close. As you can see, I'm click on cancel just for your information. I have go through this process. Now you can see here, if you want, you can go here, change manage configuration, reset SDLM password, open SQL, open database object. These are that option you need to go through that manage action. You can migrate the option of migration, schema and SDI container, tenant, alert, SQL console, database object, data lake, data product monitor, performance monitor, performance analyzer. We will discuss in detail in futures. For now, you can see if you want to check that performance, you can just enter through that and you will see here that performance which we have inside the system. So you can see here right now what we have. To commutes here. From here you can monitor the system. Go back. Here you can see that consumption, disk management, memory consumption, and user and role management activity. All these things are in single dashboard. So you can, it's up to you to select which you want to see. That's it for today. So I hope this will allow you to understand, like this video allow you to understand better. Thank you for today. Have a nice day. Great. Bye.